Oh my goodness. Hi, friends. I am so happy to be here with you today. To the builders, the data analysts, the engineers, the architects, to those in the trenches with us, day in and day out, building those data pipelines that enable the data products that ultimately drive your businesses, this announcement is for you. As you know, Magic ETL is the heavy hitter in your data pipeline toolkit, enabling you to tailor your pipelines to your unique use cases, and we know you're passionate about it. Through your ideas exchange posts, community forum comments, emails, fervent pleas, carrier pigeons, you got us your signal, and we listened. In fact, I personally have read every one of your ideas and ideas exchange, and I'm thrilled to kick off this conversation about the evolution of transformation and connection by announcing that some of your most requested features are available and in your Domo today. In fact, after today, we will have delivered updates that address over 37 unique ideas just this last year. And I can't miss this opportunity to give a shout out to the brilliant, caring, customer-centric engineers who brought these features to life. Without them, none of this exists. Okay, first, we're excited to release the SQL tile, Magic ETL's worst-kept secret with a few hundred beta testers and counting. For my SQL jockeys, those of you that crave more control and power, and who are maybe a little bit allergic to Magic's drag-and-drop interface, you know who you are. This tile gives you the flexibility to transform your data in the way that you are the most comfortable. Next up, column search is here. The tedious hunt looking for where a column appeared, or worse, disappeared, is over. Column search allows you to search for and pinpoint all tiles where a column is a part of the schema, saving time previously spent opening every single tile on a canvas. The only thing that I despise more than hunting down a column is when I accidentally nudge that delete key and cause 30 minutes worth of formula work to disappear into the Domo ether. If you know, you know. Fear not. Today, our undo redo functionality, along with a handy action history list, is here to save us from ourselves. And last, but certainly not least, we have improved layout and documentation options with a coarser snap to grid, configurable grid lines, and your #1 most requested feature, tile sections and sticky notes are here. Anyone who spends significant time on the Magic authoring canvas knows that organization and documentation is the difference between a functional data pipeline and a bowl of spaghetti. These features give you the tools you need to organize and document your data pipelines in a way that frees you up to do the important stuff. Your data flow is now ready for its close-up. These features are available today, and I can't wait to see what you build. Now, you know me. I can't resist giving you a sneak peek of what's on the horizon. If you have ever been stuck prototyping out an ETL before you have the final data sets available, you know a very distinct type of pain that is near and dear to my heart. I'm happy to tell you that the fixed input tile is upon us, or will be soon. This tile gives you an editable table right here on the Magic ETL canvas. You can type your own data, copy and paste, load from an existing file, but we couldn't leave it there. We are taking it one step further and have integrated Domo.AI to generate sample data for you. Just describe Just describe the table you need, and it will generate the columns and rows. Finally, a deep sneak here, but I'm too excited about this one to stay quiet. You may have used AI-powered type ahead when writing code in other software. Well, get ready for Magic ETL's tile ahead. Rather than returning to your left action menu over and over as you build your data flow, allow Domo.AI to help with that. After configuring a tile, Domo.AI will ghost a few suggestions for you of the next tile that you're likely reaching for right on the canvas. Just click on the one you want and continue along your merry data flow building way. If you're interested in finding out more about everything I've shown here today, come see us at the product booth, and be sure to join the product breakout session, Domo Deep Dive, Connections and Transformation. And now, please welcome Esteban Araya to the stage to tell you more about how we are bringing connection to the Magic ETL canvas.
Wow, those are some great improvements. Thank you, Andrea. Now, your data pipeline doesn't start with transformation. It starts at the time you ingest data into Domo. With Domo's library of connectors, you can connect to hundreds of systems. But often, there are systems without an existing connector, or where the current connector doesn't quite meet your needs. The solution often meant using a workaround or having a developer create a connector from scratch. But that could often be problematic. That's why today, I am thrilled to introduce a new composable connection framework. It's designed to let you extend your connection capabilities, but here's where the magic is. It's built directly into Magic ETL. This is a groundbreaking feature many of us in engineering have wanted to build over the years. Magic ETL's modular framework gives you the power to craft data pipelines that are unique to your business, using both no-code and pro-code components. This new approach that we've built expands on our existing connectors, but it makes it so connections can be updated, shared, and reused by your teams to create data products that are AI-ready from the get-go. Let's look at this framework in action. We are trying a new platform, so there isn't an existing connector for the data. But they do have an API. So using the HTTP tile, which allows you to make API requests directly in Magic ETL, yeah, that's right. We can configure the tile and point it at the API to read the data and bring it right into Domo. We'll then use the JSON tile to automatically parse that data into a table format. Using the auto-expand function, we can see how the data is parsed. But if we don't like the way the data is parsed, we can change it to match our own needs, like removing a field, for example. Now, we can save it to a data set that's either hosted in Domo or in a cloud data warehouse like Snowflake. If Python is more your thing, we could use the enhanced Python tile to write some custom code that calls the API, parses the response, all in just one step. Or you could use the HTTP tile to import the data and then parse it into tables using Python code. We can even ask AI to take a first pass at writing the Python code. Now that we've brought these new connection tools into Magic, we can use all the existing additional drag and drop actions to combine data from different sources and build custom pipelines that are tailored for your needs. Because this framework is composable, we can use AI to help speed this along. Here's a sample of what we see as the future of Magic ETL. Imagine using an AI assistant and simply giving it the URL to the API documentation of the system you're trying to connect to. Then watch as it generates the corresponding HTTP tiles. Finally, you can package up your new connection as a reusable recipe or procedure for others at your company to use. Or you could even share with others in the Domo community. Thank you. We are thrilled to bring you the next wave of transformation and connection at Domo. With the new Magic ETL features announced today, which are live in your instances, and this enhanced connection framework which I just showed you, you now have the tools to build faster connections, make smarter decisions, and provide deeper, more meaningful insights. It's really all about flexibility, simplicity, and putting you in control. Before I go, we absolutely love hearing your feedback. So don't miss the chance to visit our product booth, and as Sandra mentioned, join our product session later this afternoon. We're excited to see how you leverage these new features in your data pipelines to create powerful data products. Thank you so much.